Alright, I think we're gonna... Let me just double... It's rolling now. Let me just double...
Gotcha.
Check this.
Are we recapping like the events leading up to the movie briefly?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll do that in brief, and then we'll talk in length about
frame our experience and stuff. Like for me, I think it was like because I had was having the headache and everything.
Right. Yeah. So you start with this. Whoa.
Sorry.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
Oh. There we go. That felt official.
Hello, Epic Hero and Alexis.
Alexis, yes. Hello to me.
This.
I am from Dessert for Dinner.
Yes.
And we are friends. Yes!
So we had, this is like my first story time like video, but we had an awesome, interesting, cool evening a few nights ago.
We did.
Mostly because of this girl had an idea.
Well,
Right there.
Well, we went to go and see Beauty and the Beast, and I was kind of like thinking, we are adults. What are things like besides going and seeing a movie? Because like we're both also trying to eat like healthier too, and so like the idea of maybe going to dinner before or even like getting something after was just kind of like, well, that's usually fun to do, but that's not exactly the healthy thing to do. Watching like a movie when you're little. Like how you get in your pajamas because pretty much after the movie's over you have to like go to bed and everything. And I was like, you know what? I think I have a onesie that can fit her. Yay. You know what? Let's do that.
I could like high kick in this thing, just like.
I have that forever.
Right? Immortalized. Well, my grandchildren, you'll get a dose of what grandma used to be like.
Anytime that you're like, children, grow up, they'll be like, oh yeah, look at this video.
No. I'm gonna be telling them that they better be wearing their onesies. That's what this is about.
Yeah. I was having emotions and I was having a migraine and I hadn't had coffee all day because of I didn't want to like aggravate my anxiety and stuff, so like hadn't had coffee all day. I was like having a migraine, I was like having emotions, I was like, oh my goodness, but I didn't want to like not do the Beauty and the Beast thing. I thought, oh, maybe it'll cheer me up and then we'll go and maybe this isn't as bad as I think it is, so like cool, we should still do it. And I was like feeling a bit better and I like got the onesies on and everything. I had a shark onesie.
Yes, she had a shark onesie.
Which matched my eyes because it was blue, so that was perfect.
Yes, and she sure looked sharp.
We've got some time to kill before our actual show starts. We're a little close to the theater. We thought that we were talking about it over. It was like, well, I guess all the busyness would be like last week. It's still busy, but it's okay.
The whole theater's packed. Oh, by the way, we're going to see Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, Beauty and the Beast. Thus,
I think that Walt Disney would be proud.
I know.
Especially of you. Oh, besides just the onesies, you decided to...
I decided to bring my ukulele because I kind of like getting to a movie theater early, just because then you don't feel like you have to rush and you can kind of just enjoy talking with somebody. And I brought my ukulele. Oh, I didn't realize there was a dent there. Sorry, ADD. The only thing that had available seating was the bigger theater, and so. But it was
well, I guess it was the second.
Because also the time too, the timing of it, because everything else would have been 10, any of the other showings. And so we just decided
later, considering.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And there was a party that was going on, and we were walking by, and it was just the kids must have been off on the trampolines because it was just all the adults, and we could just see a couple of them
judging us.
Judging us. I was gonna say they wanted to be us because some of them smiled.
You're positive.
We sat down and we chilled, and then just played 2 or 3. Actually, I was just playing whatever I could find on my phone. This one
janitor.
There was the janitor. The janitor was really nice. He complimented me on my playing and stuff.
So cool. I was gonna tell us to leave, and he's just like, "That's the most amazing ukulele playing ever."
Oh yeah, that was really sweet. And then there was that kid. You remember? He walked by and he's like, "Are you guys in a band?" I'm a band aid.
Get into our special theater, which I guess it's just special because it had these recliners.
It had these special recliners that had an electric reclining button.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, it was just so funny to me. I'm like, this is what it feels like to be Tony Stark.
Oh yeah,
Like, he doesn't have to, like, pull a lever. He just pushes a button.
The only seats we could get when we were getting the tickets were like second closest to the front, so it was making me a little bit dizzy.
And it was a fishbowl effect.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I was like already nauseous from like being sick and having a migraine, not having coffee and stuff. But then I was looking up, and even with the recliner, still kind of looking up, and it's like kind of making me dizzy. So in the middle of the movie, we decided to like move back to some empty chairs.
Yeah.
Which was better, but the reclining thing made like a squeaky noise, and we're like,
it was like this, guys.
It was. Yeah.
No, it's okay. We were watching Beauty and the Beast. We were like in a good place.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be happy or there. I started feeling like I really need to throw up, so I had to go down to the bathroom and like stay there for a long time. I was like, what is my life? I'm sitting here in the shark onesie needing to throw up.
It's like, she's kind of been in there for a while. And then like later I felt really bad because I was like, she wasn't feeling well.
I was so worried I should have gone something on your onesie.
No, you didn't, which I checked. Well, that's like the next part of the story.
That made me happy that we didn't go see later showing because I would like miss the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So then we were driving home and I'm like, I'm feeling like I'm gonna throw up, but I'm like, I'm not gonna throw up. But then she was like, just in case, got a bag ready. So I did end up throwing up.
And I'm not saying that I was glad that you threw up, but the timing of when we were coming into like the next passing by town, I was like...
And I was glad because I felt so awful before that. You know how that is. Here, can you hand me my water?
Yep.
The one on the...
Right there.
Do you like the manga cook?
I do. I like it a lot. It's so intense. It's like... Yes. It kind of almost looks like the best combination of both Kirks.
Oh,
in
cool.
A way,
I was thinking Chris Pine, but I can't see that.
It looks so much like both to me. It's the intensity, but also it's the build that kind of reminds me.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So